Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Wesley Keller. And guys, it's been quite a while since I've had like different random characters take a look at posters of horror movies or such from some of my online friends on YouTube. And I and apparently there's a few of the posters from some of my online friends that I pretty much didn't have a chance to have one or two characters take a look at this point. So I'm bringing it back. Yep, I'm gonna have some of the characters, or one or two characters, take a look at some of the posters that some of my friends had made, and including an idea of a horror movie created by one of my friends. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? What do we got first? Alright, mates, I'm Screech. So, this first one that we're going to be taking a look at here is stop motion horror. This idea was given out to David Lauer Productions 2021, and this is going to be created by Westman 5000. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the roles here. So, first up is Thomas the Tank Engine. He's holding an axe with robotic arms, and he's missing an eye. So, apparently, he's gonna be the role of Bingo in this. Next up, we have is Tub from Rubber Dubbers. Half his face is missing, and, he's well, what can you say? Another robotic arm. And, he's, also, holding a saw. So, basically, he's going to be the role of, Fleagle in this. And over here we have Pingu. He's got sharp teeth, and he's holding a hammer, and he's got that menacing look on him. So he's going to be the role of Drooper in this. Next up we have here is Fireman Sam. He's got blood on his hands, and I believe it's was it an axe or something? I'm not all that entirely sure. But other than that, he's gonna be in an extra role. And over here we have Bob the Builder. He's well, apparently there's an eye dangling off, and he's holding what appears to be a spray can, and he's also gonna be having an extra role. Over here we have Shaun the Sheep. He's got green eyes. Most of them, and he's feeling pretty much sad. So judging from this, he's the role of Snorky. And over here we have Rory the racing car. He's got one eye that's red and the other is green, and basically he's gonna be having an extra role, but an extra Snorky. And last but not least, we have Morph. Apparently he's got what do you say, a robotic face, and he's got white eyes glowing. So basically he's the role of Hootie in this. And before we and also, guys, if you guys want to know the voice actors for this, well, here they are. For Thomas, it's gonna be Mr. Astraeus. For Tub, it's gonna be Craig. For Pingu is Brian Gamer. For Bob the Builder is gonna be Nintendo Fan HD. For Fireman Sam is gonna be Genre Productions. For Rory is gonna be Logan Russo. For Shaun the Sheep, well, he's not gonna have a voice, but, well, that is until he, kills Thomas by, well, you know. And his voice actor is going to be Westman 5000. And for Morph is going to be Super Plush Productions. Which, yeah. To be honest, I'm actually like quite surprised that David Vla Productions like decided to like have the guts to give this idea out to Westman 5000. So special thanks to him for the idea, and special thanks goes to not only him but also Logan Russell for the ideas for the film. But anyways, let's see what's the next one.
Well, you could say that this channel just got a bit more bloody than usual. And that is what we're taking a look at here. The PBS Bloodshed Party.
Which is created by David Vlado Productions 2021, once again.
Now, apparently, David, had the idea, since, on September 6th, 2022, or 2022, it was, the PBS Kids, anniversary, and he decided to make a horror movie of it. I don't know if it was Logan Russell that gave him the idea, or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, neither do I. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the roles.
So, first up, we have Thomas again. Basically, his, eyes are, pretty much, different. Even though they're both red, their, duples are the ones that are different. One of them is black, while the other is white. And he's, holding an axe and a chainsaw. Okay, then, that's pretty much odd. And basically, he's, the role Bingo, or the main villain once again.
And next up here we have Arthur. He's basically in his Arthur's nightmare form, and he's missing half his face, and he's got a robotic arm, and he's the role of Flegel in this.
Next up, we have Barney the dinosaur. His eyes are glowing burning red. He's got sharp teeth like most of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, or most of the dinosaur movies. And he's holding a hammer. So he is the role of Trooper.
Next up, we have Tinky Winky. He's basically, his face is damaged, and much like the others, his eyes are burning red.
And he's also holding a plunger.
So, Tinky Winky here is the role of Gus.
So next up, we have Daniel Tiger. There's not much about him. His eyes are pretty much burning red. So, he's got an extra role.
And over here, we have Buddy from Dinosaur Train. Now, he's all covered in blood, pretty much because he's a dinosaur, much like Barney.
And his lower jaw, not lower jaw, his bottom lips are pretty much damaged. So he's pretty much the role of Artie.
Next up, we have Curious George. He's much like Daniel Tiger. There's nothing new about him. He's just got burning red eyes.
So he's got an extra role. But down here, we have Super Y. Gotta admit, the name alone caught my attention. Basically, he has a reading pen, I guess. I can't actually remember. It's been quite a while since I watched the show. Well, actually, a long time. And, he's basically, the role of Night and Night in this.
Next up, we have Word Girl. What we can see over here is that she's, what appears to be a whip. Alright, then.
And, I do believe that she's, the role of Cammy the Chameleon in this.
And over here, we have, what the heck is that?
I believe that's Molly.
Who's Molly?
That girl.
What show is she from?
I don't know. But apparently, she's like a guy like well, sorry about that. Apparently, her lower face is a bit damaged, and she's got sharp teeth, and well, much like the others, you get it. Her eyes are burning red. So she's the role of Siren Sarah in this.
Next up, we have Rough Man. His no lower nose is damaged, and his eyelids are pretty much like a bit like, I don't know, sleepy. And he's the role of Ozzy the Ostrich. Alright then.
Over here we have the Cat in the Hat. Now I know what y'all thinking. But isn't the Cat in the Hat from the Dr. Seuss books? Well, he is. He's from Cat in the Hat and knows a lot about that, which is pretty much like self-explanatory. And I don't know what he's holding, but I guess it's like a flamethrower or something. I can't actually see it.
Yeah, but overall he's got like an extra role.
And next up we have his nature cat. His face is a bit damaged, and he's like holding what appears to be some keys. And so apparently he's the role of Tito the Turtle in this.
Next up is my friend Elmo. He's not like the others, as we can see. His eyes are glowing green, and he's pretty much crying. God, I feel bad for the red guy.
Gotta admit, I do too.
Yeah, so basically, Elmo is the role of Snorky.
And last but not least, we have Luna the Moon. Which, alright then. Basically, her entire face is like pretty much like robotic, and her eyes are like glowing white. And so she's basically the role of Hootie in this.
And here are the voice actors for it.
So Mr. Starius, I guess is how you pronounce that name, is voice acting as Thomas is voice acting Thomas again.
Super Plush Productions is voicing Arthur.
Craig Mario Fan is voicing Barney.
Westman 5000 is voicing Tinky Winky.
MLG2 Bonnie is voicing Buddy.
Joshy's voicing Super Y.
Bonnie's Cutie is voicing Word Girl.
Daughter of Applemeal is voicing Molly.
Loganator is voicing Rough Man.
Nintendo Fan HD is voicing Nature Cat.
Brian Gamer is voicing Curious George.
Microphone Dude Productions voicing the Cat in the Hat.
Doc the Goofy Eye Meme Lord, I guess, is voicing Daniel Tiger.
Logan Russell's voicing Elmo.
And Jetta is voicing Luna. And yeah.
And that's not all. Basically, the PBS Bloodshed Party has what appears to be a rival of a film,
which is pretty much like what's next here. Alright guys, so this is Kevin the Inkling here, and what both Kermit and Brer Fox was right. The PBS Bloodshed Party has a rival. And, well, here it is. It's called the Nick Jr. Massacre, created by Craig Mario Fan. Now, Westman 5000 couldn't find the poster, which had like all the characters in here. So what what we're taking a look at here is the Nick Jr. Massacre musical poster, which is the only way we can see the characters. So yeah. So first off, we have Wubsy. Now, apparently, Wubsy has sharp teeth and is holding an axe that has blood on it. So basically, Wubsy is the role of Bingo, aka the main villain. Next up, we have Muno, half his face is gone, and he also has a cybernetic arm, I think. Yeah, it is, and is also holding a saw. So Muno is basically the role of Fleagleness. Next up, we have Pablo from the Backyardigans. He basically, much like Wubsy, he has sharp teeth, and he's also holding a hammer. So he's basically the role of Drooper in this. Over here we have Ubi. His fingers are pretty much damaged, and he's got that crazy eyes, or angry eyes, if you do say. So he's basically the role of Ozzy the Ostrich in this. We have Tinky Winky. Now I know what most of you guys are probably thinking. How is Teletubbies in Nick Jr.? If the Teletubbies were on PBS Kids? Well, let me explain. Well, you see, the Teletubbies new pilot had pretty much aired on Nick Jr., so yeah, that's why Tinky Winky's on there. But anywho, so Tinky Winky is holding as to what appears to be a lighter and a spray can. So and also his like purse, I guess. I don't know. And basically he has like an extra roll. And over here, we have Blaze from Blaze of a Monster Machines. He basically has some blood on his mouth, and he also has some blood on his wheels. And, excuse me. And we also see what appears to... Oh, no, wait, he doesn't have anything in his hands. Anyways, and he is the role... Well, he has an extra role. And next up, we have Mike the Knight. He has, well, actually, there's nothing much to say about him. He has blood on his sword. And he's basically the role of Nighty Knight. Oh, by the way, guys, before we continue on, there's, like, pretty much, like, two others that we didn't see. And those are Oswald and Molly. But I'll tell you guys the details. So for Oswald, his face is his face is pretty much damaged, and he has a plunger. So he's basically the role of Gus the Gorilla. And for Molly, his lower face is damaged, and she has sharp teeth. So she's basically the role of the role of Siren Sarah. Moving on. Next up, we have Niao Kailan, or Kailan if you want to call her. She's basically, well, much like Mike Knight, there's nothing much self-explanatory. And, by the way, she's the role of Cammy the Chameleon. But anyways, next up, we have Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, unlike both the stop-motion horror movie poster and the PBS Kids the Bloodshed Party poster, he's actually not the main villain this time. Instead, he's got like blood on him, and he's also got sharp teeth. So he's basically the role of Artie the Alligator in this. And there's also like one more I forgot to mention. There's also a Geo, which I'll tell you the details about him. His face is damaged, and he's holding keys. So he's basically the role of Tito the Turtle. But anyways, next up we have Franklin. Now basically his face is damaged, and well, I don't know if he's like the role. He's like supposed to be like a Gio's replacement or something, or he's probably has like an extra role. Who knows? But anywho, next up we have Blue from Blue's Clues. Now for Blue, she's not like the others, as her eyes are pretty much like green. So she's basically the role of Snorky in this. And last but not least, Bob the Builder. Now, his upper face is damaged. Well, actually, no, not damaged. It's like endoskeleton-ish. His face is damaged. He also has like robotic arms and robotic legs. So he's basically the role of Hootie in this. By the way, I do see a pet pig as Stevie. So hey, there's not much else to say. And for the voice actors, well, for voice actors, Muno's is gonna be voiced by Craig Mario fan. Thomas Studios Inc. is gonna be voicing Wubsy. Logan Russell is gonna be voicing Pablo. Sanja is gonna be voicing Blue. Logan Ayer is voicing Ubi. Nintendo Fan HD is voicing Oswald. Super Plush Productions is voicing Mike Knight. David Flower Productions voicing Thomas. Jetta's voicing Kaya Land. Daughter of Apple Mills voicing Molly. Westman 5000 is voicing Gio. Genre Productions is voicing Bob. And I believe Brian is voicing either Franklin or Tinky Winky. I'm not sure. And I'm pretty much thinking that a dude by the name of Casey Jr. or CJS Blue Dragon is voicing Blaze. And yeah. Hey, But guys, this isn't over. This is only just the beginning. But what for you guys haven't known, this is a part 1. So guys, stay tuned for part 2, because we pretty much like have others that we haven't seen. There's also like pretty much like a trailer that we haven't seen, so yeah. So stay tuned for that.